Hey everyone, welcome back to episode of Krypto Playboy. My name is Seymour. Guys, before we begin, chuck like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also there's other social medias you see here somewhere. Click them, like them, subscribe. There's even TikTok for you comedians out there, so hop on it and have a good time. And most importantly, if you want to learn more about crypto, hop onto our Discord. It's KPG. There's a link in the top corner there. Click it, sign up, get involved. You'll find tips, you'll find pre-sales, and you'll find the best community. So the more people you know in crypto, the more you learn, the better for yourself, because it just expands your horizon and you will learn and understand it so much better, especially in this downtime in the market. The best time to learn, because when things start going green, well, you're prepared and you can jump into opportunities and you can get involved in it and you can make some awesome profits. That's probably the best group I recommend to you, not being biased or anything. There are the good ones out there, but nothing compares to KPG, all right? So let's get into today's episode. Okie dokie. So, you may have all heard about some news that came out today. Work from a United States president leaked some orders, and this was some juicy gossip for the whole community, because everyone got excited and said, whoa, what is this? Everyone is talking about this right now, that Mr. Yellen said the department would support responsible innovation as well as making sure to complement existing plans for regulations in the industry. So what does this mean? Good times for crypto. Everyone's kind of shitting their pants saying, is America going to say no more crypto? This looks like a positive for it. Doesn't mean it's the world is perfect for crypto now and America's going to support with everything they possibly can and make it a standard for the country. They're just saying, hey, we're not going to kill it, but we're going to keep an eye on it and we're going to support this to be a responsible industry. So that's really good news. A lot of guys get excited about this. Like, this is on news.com.au. So this is just like an Aussie media outlet, and they're posting that. It's not a crypto media outlet. So that's cool to see that, media outlets are posting this that aren't even crypto related, saying that there's growth for crypto. Okay, that's really cool to see. And what I want to say is, when this came out, prices jumped quickly. So what does that say? Might bring some life back to the market. Doesn't mean it's going to create a bull run from this, but it's nice to see some green in a day. What do we know about a network? We've been talking about this for a while. Is Cardano. They done some upgrades last year. People getting super hyped for it. Had a massive jump. Markets tanked bad. Prices come down, but looks like there's some life again in it. And there's some big projects being built on it right now. So these projects, you have a good chance of making some really good profits on them, because these are Cardano DEXs. Don't know what a DEX is? DEX stands for a Decentralized Exchange. Basically, you can change your coins on a swap on there. So you sell to someone, you buy from someone, you sell to them, they buy from you. Easy as that. This is in comparison to a CEX, which is a centralized exchange like Binance, CoinSpot, Coinbase, those type of exchanges where you put your order, there's an order book, everyone can see what's going on, and also the guys in control of it. Well, things can happen, and then exactly what you're doing, and they can play the game very well. And sometimes there have been stories of exchanges rigging things and people losing their trade because exchanges know that you're using TA when you're trading on there. So what they're doing is they use that in their advantage, and sometimes you can get cleaned out and that and lose money. Not saying they all do that, but there has been stories of it. So they get caught up in that. Be smart, be safe, trade well, and probably just join our Discord for more tips. But anyway, these DEXs, this is something you want to learn about. If you don't know what a DEX is, told you, go Google it. You can learn more about it. Super simple. But if you don't know what it is, you've probably heard of Uniswap. This is in the top 100 coins, and that is a DEX on Ethereum network, top 24. So this came back in like 2018. First came out, people were like, what is this? They're a bit skeptical on it. If you got involved in that back then, well, you'd have quite a few bickies right now. Another one came out later on was Pancake Swap, and that again is in the top 100, position 55. Same thing, when these came out, these were the first DEXs on the network. So Pancake Swap is native to Binance Smart Chain. It's huge on there. So say you want to buy a coin, don't know where to do it, you're on Binance Smart Chain, 95% of the time you can do it on Pancake Swap. You can swap your coin on there for BUSD, BNB, whatever native tokens else are out there. You can do it in there. They also got farming. They do a lot of cool things on there, earn some interest. That's what these DEXs are. And in saying that, this is Pancake Swap, $6. Man, earlier in last year, later last year, This is at like 30, $40. Check this out. Yeah, which is 1 year, $44. I'm pretty close. So $44 hit all-time highs out there. That is pretty good. Like, that's up there. It's at $6. This big market crash. Man, if you put this up for like $1 back in the day, you'd have thought it was expensive. Hit $6 with 6 extra money. Hit $44, do 44 extra money. Like, that is very good returns. These opportunities for dexes, they come around. You've seen one interest in Sushi Swap. It doesn't mean it has to be one to control the whole market. There is space for a few fishes out there, and that's what we're seeing on Cardano now. They need some dexes to hit up. There's a few being built, and these are some that people are eyeing off, saying, hey, these look like some good dexes to get involved in. And here they are. One, we have Adar Swap. Now, this one I've talked about before. It looks very promising. They meant to launch last year. Again, a lot of projects that have been looking to launch last year, quarter 4 of 2021, have now delayed their projects. They've worked on them over the last 3-4 months, and they're saying, we're coming to you in quarter 2 of 2022. So hopefully by that time, this market starts to change and we see a lot more green, and these guys are being smart and working on the project. In the time the Adar Swap was meant to launch, they created a whole new avenue for themselves of NFTs. So they want to be big on NFTs in the market as well. If you go check out a bit of info on these guys, something really cool about them is if you hold their token, whatever transactions you do on Adar Swap, 0% for their token holders. That's bloody awesome. It means you're paying nothing. Even though fees can be cheap as like 10 cents, it costs you less than a pube. These are going to be free transactions. So if you're doing big transaction volumes, well, you're going to be very happy about this because you get 0% charged to you. Okay. And they're also going to have super simple farming where it's like stake and forget you're done, and you earn some really good interest on it. Not only that, you can earn it on the native token. You can also earn Cardano itself. So if you hold a bunch of Adar and you're a hodler, put it in here, stake it with them. You earn very good interest on it, and they give you some good rewards for it. Not only that, these guys are also going to be a launch pad, so they're going to help new projects coming out, give them the ability to, hey guys, we can help you with funding, we can help you on this on the blockchain itself, and give you our advice on what to do, because they've had years of experience in things, they know what they're doing. They say, guess what, we can help you make your project, speed it up for you, make it a better project. They have connections. And if you're a holder of their token, or lucky you can get involved in it because they're going to have a launch pad for it, and they're also going to do free airdrops to projects. So if you hold their token, it's a win-win-win. The 0% interest, I think, is going to get a lot of people because you pay 0% fees on things. Sorry, not 0% interest. You get 0% fees, meaning you pay nothing as a fee. Nothing. That is very, very good. Now, if this was on Ether, oh man, people would be going wild. I reckon you'd see this the top one coin. But Adar, big things still to come for it. You can see the network moving along, and it's up there. So a project like this on there, you can see this becoming one of those alpha dexes on there. Do what they're saying, they get launched. I can see it being awesome. Very, very excited. Get into it, look at it, check out the project. Probably do try get. I'm gonna actually try to get a team on the show. We can talk to them. I know they're very busy. Like, I do try chat to them online, but these guys are working their butts off on these projects, and you can actually go check out their user interface on this. It's super simple. That's what I like about it. It's clean and easy to use, and I can hop in there. And the NFTs, well, if you go read about them, they're doing some interesting stuff with it. They're getting some big artists on board, and if you can do NFTs on Adar, network fees are cheap as, and if you're holding their token, it's going to be free for you. So might save some money in minting costs. But really, guys, check them out, get involved with them, and see what they're up to. And look at this. Their numbers are growing. I remember checking this when it was like 2,000 followers. I was thinking, oh, that's a good chance. Now they're up 44,000 people. That says people are interested in this project. They're looking at it. They finished off their fundraising. Very, very good to see. And there was something trippy down here I saw before. It's gone now, but it was talking about, you know how big these dexes are. This could be the next dex for it. So I do see this can be massive. Check them out. Test it out and see what the hype is about. Sorry to get you hyped up. I just missed the post. I can't remember where I had it. So yes, that's Adar Swap for you. Another one I have is Adar Finance. Now, these guys recently had a bit of a release, and special news they brought out was, well, they had a name change. It's going to be Adar Finance now. They're going to have a new website. It's launching within the next 24 hours, and I think this is going to be huge, this one. I really love the project myself. I've been talking to the team quite a lot, and these guys are amazing. They just work hard at this project. Any goal they have, they're ticking it off, they're smashing it again. Big names on board. If you watch the video I did the other day, they done a live stream about what they're doing with the project, while they've been, behind the scenes working on it, and it's huge. Like, their network is massive in this, and their plans, huge. So I really think you guys should check out this project. This is a new name. Hope this one sticks. Adar Finance. I like it. These guys are going to be big. If you wonder what they do, well, I'll go through the old website. Same thing. They're going to have a launch pad on here. They've got a lot of connections already. They have some big influencers on board. So this means a lot of projects can already see this and say, hey, who are these guys? Who are they hooked up with? Hey, there's a good opportunity for us to bring our project to here, get it launched in here because they have good connections in the industry already, and they know about Adar. They're also going to be in the Avalanche network, so they've got multiple opportunities there for networks to be on, but their main goal is, Adar network in the end. And also, same thing, they're going to have the next one, the Adafi Swap. It's an automatic market maker, meaning buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell on there. Very, very, very simple. And the other really cool thing I like about this one is they're going to have derivatives trading. So you can margin trade on Adafi, meaning you can leverage on a DEX on Cardano network. That just sells it for you there. Okay. Not everyone's into leverage trading, but there's a lot of guys out there that do trade and they love leveraging. And this could be an avenue for them. Super cheap fees, super awesome launchpad, super awesome everything. Very, very, very good option here for you guys. So if you're a leverage trader, this is up your alley. Remember, it's now Adar Finance. Again, I want to do an update on this one because they're releasing all the juicy gossip. You can get your hands on it very soon because they're starting to launch it already. The launchpad has already been announced. It's going to be on VentUp, and the first audio is the 14th of March. So it's 4 days away. Get involved in it. They're going to have a few more launchpads. You're rolling out releases. So I really advise you guys, get on here, follow them, watch the numbers grow, but watch how these guys do their marketing, how they bring out the project. It's going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think you guys are going to be, hey, get involved with this project ASAP. So that's exciting. Another thing about them is, I wish the new website was up so I could show some features, but they're going to have really good options for holders. If you hold their token, well, you're like a governance token. So pretty much you can make some decisions in there and you get some sick returns from it. Again, very, very good project in my eyes. I'm in love with it and I'm involved. I love it. Okay. No doubt about that. Do your research on it, find out why. And again, hopefully we can get these guys on the show. I know how flat out their team is. I'd like to get them on ASAP, even though the launch is in like a week and a bit. And all these IDOs are happening. I want to get them on and talk to them because these guys are top notch in my eyes. Another project which I have been talking about in the Discord, mentioning this to people, is Astarter. I always say this wrong, sounds like Astarter, but these guys have been around since back in September or August, September. I was talking to them, and they were meant to have the pre-sale back then, but they said, no, hold on. We want to do this properly. We want to make this bloody awesome. What did they do? They want to go Umogo as part of their team now. These guys are running the project. They're incubating and making it the best it possibly can be. If you know anything about these guys, they do some bloody good work, and them and Adar Network are like, oh. So whatever they touch generally has a very good chance of turning to platinum, not gold, platinum. Okay, so this type of project is really like tickling my tinglies, and that gets me quite excited because I've been waiting a long time for this one, and now things are starting to progress with it. If you follow them on their socials, they're still very early days in the numbers, but these guys, it's going to be huge. Look, they joined back in 2020, meaning the project has been an idea and conception back then. All right, 2022 now. These guys are moving along. I really like seeing this, and I want to see this project blow up. You want to know what they do? Well, super, super simple. Hop on there, read it, but I'll give you the rundown. Same thing. They're going to have a launch pad. Good connections. Like I said, this market is big enough to have opportunities for a few of them. Doesn't mean everyone has to hog at one person. It's all like about crypto. It's spread. Everyone has an opportunity. It's not one person controls the whole market. That's what makes it fair in the cryptos. Blockchain is for everyone. When one person just profits, everyone can profit off it. So that's good to see. Multiple launch pads. They're going to have a launch pad, Centralized Exchange. They're going to have money market services where you can lend and borrow assets on Cardano. So I like that a lot. and they're also going to have like support services on there. So this is cool because they're going to be able to help. Say you've got a project, you can come to them for advice. And to do with Umego, if they're behind it, well, that tells me big things because these guys know what they're doing. Massive. So if you want to find out more about them, get on their socials, follow them, keep up to date, because they're starting to release the beta version. They're testing things, and people will be able to get involved in this very shortly. And this one has been big time hyped up. A lot of VCs have been trying to get their hands on this because this is like up there kind of project. So these dexes and my eyes on Adar, I'm loving them. I want to get involved in all of them, and I think these are awesome projects. I personally don't want to miss them. I will not be missing them because I like them a lot. So do your research, guys. Check them out and find out why there's so much love for these projects. And this may not be a DEX, but it's in the same category as Cardano, so may as well tickle on it now. It is Adar. This one's pretty cute because it's the world's first interest-free stablecoin built on Cardano. These guys that had an old website up, this new one just blows your mind by looking at it. Just this picture here sells it to you. I don't know why, but just catchy and pretty, and those type of things catch my eye very quickly. But you don't know what they do. They're going to be a stable coin, and they're going to have two coins. They're going to have a DAO token, which is like the governance token, and they're also going to have a stable coin. Well, a lot of companies out there, if you want to borrow a stable coin, you got to stake a coin in there with me. Say, okay, I'm putting this up as collateral. You might put like Bitcoin, Ether, whatever out there. But at the same time, price drops, you got to top up what you have in there, and you got to pay the interest on it. And that gets very scary for people because we know how volatile crypto is. It's like this. If your thing is locked in there, it jumps, you can pay interest on it, it drops on you. Well, now you start shitting your pants because you can't afford it. And what do? They take your asset off you. Adar does something very different. They charge you 0% interest. So once you lock in your token, you don't have tokens on there, you lock it in there, then they give you a stable coin for it, which is their stable coin. They charge you like a one-off little fee on it, which is paid in a DAO token. And then from there, you pay 0% interest on there, which is really, really cool. And I think a lot of guys are going to love that because 0% interest tickles anyone's fancy. So I'd like to go into more detail on this project, and I would love to interview this team because I've been trying to contact them. These guys are busy boys. And in other special news about this, they're launching very, very soon. Not only that, did they come onto these launch pads. Down here for you. I just missed them. Launch pads, they're coming onto here, right? Check out this one. They are also going to be on BSC pad, Adar pad, and Velas pad. What do you know about projects that go onto these launch pads? Usually they pop off. They go off hard like anything because these three launch pads have a lot of members on them, and these guys have staked big money to get involved in them. When they see a project come out, they go, hey, give me that project. I want every dollar's worth of it because these launch pads are like the biggest ones out there. You've probably heard this name. I used to talk about heaps because I like them a lot. They're probably one of the first ones out there. They used to do those, fundraising for groups of people. You stake your coins, you become part of it, and they're probably one of the alphas in the game. So any projects come on BSC pad, a lot of them do very, very, very well. So to see that Adar is going to be on here, well, I'm excited for that because that says big things in the line for it, big potential for it. And here you go. IDO is the 21st of the 3rd. So you have time to get prepared for these IDOs, but I'll try my best to get the team on the show and get them talking about the project, explain it to you in their terms, not just from me, so you can hear it from the team themselves. I'm really liking this one, so check it out, Adar. And that is why I'm thinking Cardano, you've got some really good options to make some good profits on these dexes. All right, remember that, Cardano dex. And guys, please hop in the Discord. Any questions, I'll see you in there. And enjoy your day. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and talk to you soon.